proof of pants. I told you guys I don't film these videos without my pants on. The no pants videos are just too exclusive for X. So if I'm being honest, I am feeling completely overwhelmed. And this is just how my ADHD brain manifests itself. On chain, I'm doing a few things. I'm participating in Wasabi's Give Gold competition. I'm doing the whole fantasy thing. I'm trying new Blast apps. And on the base side of things, I've just been degenning and researching and like trying to get a sense of the community and the vibes. And outside of that, I've really just been doing research, trying to keep up with calls and working on this backlog of content. And I've actually been spending a lot of time thinking about what it means to be a creator in today's day and age. Because it's kind of weird to be a creator in Web3 right now. The market is so slow and there's just like so much noise with the upcoming presidential election. And I don't know about you, but at least for me, like the timeline vibes are kind of like they're a little brutal. They're a little rough if I'm being honest. And now feels like a perfect time to take advantage of some of this calmness and the stillness that's going on and to really think about what kind of creator do I want to be? And how do I want to tell the stories that I have bouncing around up here? I just think that in any other space, being a creator is much more straightforward. But in Web3, especially with the financial aspect, it feels like there's so much more at stake. As a creator, on one hand, you have like the creative side. And this is where I am thinking about formats. How do I want to shoot things? Creatively, how does it all come together? And how exactly am I telling this story? I'm thinking through whether or not there's a balance between trying to maximize for creativity versus maximizing for reach, i.e. the X algorithm or YouTube algorithm or whatever algo of whatever platform I'm posting on. I'm wondering, what does it look like to form deeper connections with people like you who take the time to watch my content? And I'm starting to think a lot about decentralized media. I mean, being a creator, making stuff about the space, you start to look into like, I wonder if the tools that are here today are tools that I can start to leverage in my own like repository of tools as a content creator. And then on top of that, I'm thinking about like the AI generated videos. Like while part of me is scared, the other part of me immediately is going, okay, like practically how does this get implemented? And like, can I use this to scale the videos that I'm making? Or is this going to be something that just completely replaces what I'm doing? I don't necessarily think like it's gonna get that bad, but like these are things that I think a lot of creators are thinking about right now. And then on the other hand, if you're doing this full time, you're thinking like constantly like, okay, like how can I make this financially sustainable for myself? And I think every single creator should also be in the trenches. I'm really kind of like one of those people where I'm like, we should really make content about the things that we know, or just be really honest about the things that we don't know. And let's be clear, like the trenches are rough right now. Like I said earlier, the market is slow. You know, thankfully I missed on quite a bit of the pump.fun stuff. I like fully acknowledge like, one, I'm not the best trader. I'm working on getting better, but I like full on had this mental block around some of the meme coins, especially like the political meme coins. Like I just could not bring myself to buy any of it. And I acknowledge that probably missed out on some gains and some like hardcore degen speculation, but there was just like something in me that I just couldn't overcome to like left curve hard enough. I am actively like degenning into some things, but these are things that are either gonna take time to cook or they're gonna go to zero. Like I really don't know. So you have the trenches, and then the flip side of that is of course working with brands and sponsorships. But as someone who has worked at the protocol level in these marketing roles, I know this sounds weird, but it's just like really important to me that whatever brands I partner with, I actually have like a true partnership with that's mutually beneficial and there's alignment there. And a lot of what comes with that alignment is actually making sure that I retain full creative freedom, that I still have like complete like editorial control over the content that I put out. Because I don't ever want to put out something that it's like, I didn't believe in what I said. I think that's just selling out, and it's one of those things that it's like, we hate to see it. So I'm still figuring out what all of that looks like, and I've been like really grateful that I've had brands approach me. But it's like navigating that on top of navigating the trenches, on top of just like the other intrusive creative thoughts that come into my brain. It's a lot. And while it is completely overwhelming, I still can't believe that this is what I get to do like day to day and what I get to be thinking about day to day. And I'm really insanely grateful for that. But anyways, I thought I'd share a little bit of what goes on up here behind the scenes. I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you in the next one.